Howdy all, welcome, welcome. It is day one of 8 pub crawls in a row around Scotland again. It's good to be back. I've been excited for this ever since we were here last time. Well, looking forward to it. Glasgow today, so third day out in Glasgow, and obviously fell in love with the city last time. Thought it was an amazing place, but the weather sadly not so great today. In fact, it's chucking it down, and I'm going to get absolutely drenched doing this today, but such is life. So, right, going to kick off with a revisit. It'll be the only revisit I do today, but I really wanted to get back in there, have a beer anyway.
Turn right towards Dallantober Street.
I don't know if you heard that, that's my sat nav telling me where I'm going. Wanted to do another video in there, hopefully getting in there for opening time, so it should be nice and quiet, get a proper video of the place, and then crack on with the rest of the day. So, start number 1, and the only revisit today, this bad boy. It is the Laurieston. But let's face it, some of you probably knew that already, didn't you? So, I'm going to work on the east side and southeast side of the city centre today. And I thought while I'm here, it would be remiss of me not to revisit this absolute belter. One of the most standout pubs visited on the crawl so far. Let's get back inside and show you around. Yeah, first people through the door, which is always good. So I can actually take you on a little tour and show you how beautiful the pub is now, without a million bodies in the way. Just been described as one of the best pubs in Glasgow. You know what? I would 100% go with that, having done 2 days out so far and seen some absolutely banging pubs. This is certainly right up there at the very top of my list of ones that I've seen so far. Have a look for yourself. Are you in this corner then, and have you a wander around? See all the photos, all the memorabilia. There's been some celebrities and some bodies come through here over the years that I can assure you of, but it is such a wicked place. Yeah, I mean, fine, anything that fine do. Jarl, especially when I'm up here, Jarl is one that I end up having several times. And speak of the devil, we knew we'd find it if we came round. There it is on there. But yeah, they've shot movies in here. They've had celebrity gatherings in here, and the character, the charm, and the personality of the place stands out. So getting here to make sure you're the first one through the door occasionally pays off, because it does mean we've been able to walk you around it fully, to fully appreciate the beauty of the place and just how thoroughly amazing it actually is. What a pub, what a way to start the day before I get absolutely hammered on all day long in the rain. But it's Glasgow, you know, it's all worth it. A 10-minute walk in the rain has, yeah, well and truly soaked me right through. But it brings you then, second stop of the day, to this Sharkey's in the arches, in the railway bridge arches. Love a pub that sits in railway arches. It's got the old tenant sign outside, which you see a lot up here, but it's also got a carling one. Don't see that so much up here. Normally tenants and tenants only, but looking forward to this one. Love a railway arch pub. Let's get in, get out of the rain, get a beer. Sharky's, stop 2 of the day. I expected this to be old school, and it is definitely old school. Everything about it, from the landlady to the look to the vibe, everything about it screams old school. I'm on a Guinness already. Looks good. Yeah, good Guinness. Hey, that's not my judge thing sometimes, but yeah, good Guinness, proper old school feel to it. Nice little bar, split into 2 sides. Let's take you for a little wander. Take you around the McNeels. Very Irish. But in the railway arches, it looks like that wonderful sort of little time warp type style bar that hasn't been changed or altered in years. As you see, there's another bar through to the other side. So let's have a wander on through. But the old saying goes, isn't it? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And this certainly don't look like any of it needs fixing or anything like that. To me, it looks pretty perfect. That classic old Scottish bar feel to it. Love it. I don't know why I'm saying this, because it will just come back to haunt me, but the rain has let up a little bit. Another 10-minute walk down though, to this one kind of set out on its own. Load of houses and stuff around, and another pub that has been here forever apparently. Here's the Pig and Whistle, and it sits down here, yeah, like I said, amongst loads of houses. Proper old school pub again, I would imagine. That is the kind of vibe I'm getting from it already. Looks like that. So bigger than it looks from this side, but probably quite compact inside. So let's get in and find out. Pig and Whistle, stop 3. Another very traditional old pub with top-notch Guinness. Dog friendly, nice atmosphere, nice people, nice vibe for stop 3 of the day. So dry off a little bit, then we're down to the Brazen Head. I'll tap line up to the rest, but yeah, Guinness is good. And obviously, yeah, an old pub that's been serving the community around these parts for a long time. Hang on, a little wander just round, show the rest stop there. This is again, this and Sharkey is kind of exactly what I expect them to be like. Some lovely leather seating and stuff around here. Really friendly place. Lovely bunch of people in. Lovely landlord. Good third stop. About 10-minute walk or so. I mean, so far, you know what? I knew we loved the Laurieston anyway. It's such an amazing place, but I've actually loved the other 2 pubs as well because they're that proper. That's proper Glaswegian pubs, isn't it? That's the bread and butter, the salt of the earth people. And I love places like that. Long may they live. But this one, I've heard a lot about. So 10-minute walk to this. Apparently it's the biggest Celtic pub in the whole city. Looking forward to it. Well, some of you knew already that I was talking about the Brazen Head. Congratulations to the most successful team in Scotland. I mean, there's nothing quite like being able to have such a claim and a dig at your neighbours while you do it, is there? So. Yeah, the Brazen Head is one that's been shouted out to me quite a lot. A big banner there, look, pints, £3. Wow, heard a lot about it. Let's go and see it. It's a shrine to the Celtic Football Club. It's very impressive, very impressive. It's a lovely looking pub. Dirt cheap as well, so half a Guinness, £1.50. No additional charge for only having a half. £3 pints are £3 pints. So, yeah, it's no wonder this has been said to me so many times to come and see. It's highly impressive. The staff are lovely. It looks great. Look at this. When I tell you it's a shrine, I mean it's actually a shrine, but it's a proper, beautiful old pub as well as that. But there is not a single piece of the wall not adorned with the green and white of Celtic or other connotations of their kits and things like that. But what a glorious looking. Absolutely glorious looking place. Yeah, this was probably the 2nd or 3rd most shouted out pub to me to come and see. And I totally get it now. Sometimes I'm a little bit, when someone says a football pub, like go to this football pub, it's absolutely amazing. I mean, it is. Genuinely. Absolutely amazing. What a fantastic pub. Brazen Head. Brazen Head. Brilliant. Weather. Not so much. I've got another 10-minute walk. I'll see you outside it. Drenched. The Star Bar. And it's one of those, very much like the Blackfriar in Blackfriars, London. Sort of, yeah, you know, cornered onto 2 streets style place. Free house is 1892, according to the sign. Recently taken on by Drygate, who have got their advertising and branding outside. Let's get in and see what they've got to say. Yeah, I'm soaked through, but first time finding a heater going. Useful. I could do with drying out, because that's not a nice walk, but this is this is a really old school, a bit like the Steps bar that I did on the last visit. That kind of interior, again, looks, I don't know, maybe 70s, 1970s sort of internal vibe and feel to it, but it's a great looking pub. I'm off the Guinness and on. Glad IPA, one of Drygate's own ones. I do quite like it, but yeah, look at the vibe of this. Very much like that, yeah, Steps bar inside, which I think is a pretty cool look. Another one that's completely unchanged, isn't it, over time. Because as I said before, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, do you? So it's obviously been like this for a long time, and it works very well as it is. It's a pretty cool looking space. Big old bit to the back as well. I like it. Yeah, give us a dance. Why not? I love it. I think it's a wicked looking place. Yeah, just to correct what I said outside, it's not a Drygate pub. Still, it's been taken over by someone, but it's not owned by Drygate. So not owned by a brewery at all. Still doing all the things it's ever done wonderfully. It's probably the wettest pub crawl day I've ever had. You've never seen me with a hood up, so I don't generally bother, but yeah, it's relentless, not letting up. But good news is, after that 10-12 minute walk, I'm down here where there is a run of pubs that are all close together. So hopefully it won't be such a case of big walks with getting wet. Next up's this. With Koelschip Yard not opening until 4, the next one along that is already open, MJ Heraghty. That looks a proper old school looking one, doesn't it? That looks lovely. I love the brass on the doors, proper like etched glass windows. Established 1708 and a bus in front of it. Places that look like this, they're getting soaked, pub after pub. All yeah, they make it worth it, to be honest. It's a gorgeous little place. Yeah, the back bar with the spirits and stuff, plenty of whiskies. The back bar is absolutely breathtaking. Tile floor, lovely leather seating, as you can see. Gorgeous looking little pub. I'm saying it wrong as well. It's Heraghty, MJ Heraghty, but it's established 1890 on there. So I wonder if that is when the pub itself is from. But yeah, look at that back bar up there. What a beauty, an absolutely stunning look. It's a one-room pub, gorgeous, plenty of character, plenty of charm, and yeah, definitely this makes the walks in the rain well and truly worthwhile. Love it. The weather is shocking, but is it going to dampen my spirits? Do I still love Glasgow? Of course I do. And the fact that the pubs are a lot closer in this bit now is going to be a massive help. Next one, and all it is what, 15 yards or so to walk for. This one, Allison Arms, which again looks a decent one. 100 craft beers. That's not something that we've seen so far today. Sky Sports Racing. Let's go and see what craft beers they've got. Get out of the rain and see the Allison Arms. Top 7. I'm cold, I'm wet, I'm miserable. But I'm actually not miserable, so that's a lie. I'm cold and I'm wet. But the south side of this city so far is impressing me just as much as the city centre does, because you get to so these are proper characters that are meeting as I come. This feels more authentic than the touristy bits that you might find in the centre. And again, this, when it said 100 odd craft beers on the board outside, yeah, they weren't lying. It's been my first new beer of the day, and I've gone for one of these, the porter from, I think they're a Norwegian brewery, Pojala. And it's actually really, really nice. But yeah, Schoof, some great Belgian stuff in there. So they've got a few fridges full of some absolute wonder and things like that. Loads of the zero options as well, loads and loads. If you're coming on a pub crawl you don't want to drink, you can find plenty of them there. And then obviously the German offerings and things in there as well. So they've really covered all bases with everything, and it is a really nice looking bar on top of that as well. You can get all the way around the bar, which is always nice because it means I can just go on a little tour, take you on a little wander around and show you. So yeah, this is another absolute stonker, and yeah, you won't go shy of a whiskey in here either. Proper old pub, bit of exposed stone inside. What is not to love about a place like this? Top looking bar, top people, top bar, top beer lineup. Absolutely great pub. Everything about it top notch for me. Thought it was an absolute banger. So we've got a few more down in this little vicinity, this little area. So that's good. There's also one that doesn't open until 4, Koelschip or something it's called. Doesn't open until, but that is right up my street. So we're gonna have to go and do that. But for now, we will carry on working our way down here. Next up, this. The Regent Bar here on the corner. So this is the side I've just walked down. I have to walk very far to get to this one either. So it's top 8 of the day. The rain is actually let up for a few minutes again. I'm sure it'll start, but I won't get too much dry, I'm sure. So the Regent Bar, I've got one just over there, which I'm hoping is open already, the Torresdale. But first up then, the Regent. Just a little no-nonsense locals style place. Again, it's got, what, 10, 11 people in here drinking, obviously all locals. Good banner, nice and friendly. No, still not finding much cask so far today, but you won't always find cask ale. I'll definitely find some more cask ale in a little while, but you know, it's a nice little pub. Yeah, not much to walk around and shake and watch all the sport in here. So there's one square with something on, but different on that end, snooker and stuff behind the bar and things as well. Standard keg lineup of stuff on the bar. So over the road, Torresdale Tavern, which I would have done next, apparently doesn't open until 5. So So there's another hour or so on that. I might not be able to get that one in, but it is coming up for 4. So that Koelschip, that allegedly opened at 4. So before we head anywhere else, let's head back along here and hopefully we can get into that. There she is. Right, the good news is there are lights on inside. I can see someone moving around and it looks as though there is movement ready to open. So Koelschip Yard, 4 o'clock opener, only just back past the Allison Arms and stuff like that. So looking forward to doing this one. Apparently it's craft beery. So let's get some more craft beer in me today. Koelschip Yard, stop 9 of the day. I already knew this was going to be well and truly up my street, and it certainly is. Wicked beer board, including, what have I got? Serpentine from Otherworld, which is a blueberry, tayberry, and honeyberry sour. Look up tayberries and honeyberries if you don't know what they are. A honeyberry is just a deformed blueberry, but it tastes good. It's a super looking little place. So there's your beer board, tap list. So yeah, Serpentine by Otherworld, 5.5%. That's what I've gone for. They've obviously had some belters in here, loads of the overtone things as you would expect to find up here, as they're not far from where overtone is. And if the little taps aren't enough for you, got plenty of cans to choose from in there as well. Proper little craft beer bar this. And it said something that we knew would be 100% up my street anyway, and it most certainly is 100% up my street. Great little bar. Torridsdale Tavern doesn't open until 5, so yeah, not hanging around for there. Walk straight across the crossroads, and if you walk at a brisk pace, take about 3 minutes down this road to get to this one, Victoria Bar. So this is another majorly busy, big old street with plenty of stuff going on down it, and another old looking building. The whole city is mega old, isn't it? So plenty of history and things around it. Victoria Bar brings up my 10th stop of the day so far. One of the most heavily populated and serious games of bingo I've ever seen. The whole place is packed. Having a great time. I'm terrible at bingo, but they're having a great time. They're doing really well. So the whole pub absolutely full on a Tuesday afternoon. Yeah, taking a little break. Someone just won themselves 25 quid. But yeah, absolutely packed out. Fair play. Bingo brings them in. Right, I'm starting to get a little bit over being absolutely soaked and freezing cold now today. It is definitely starting to take its toll, but 3-minute walk to the next one. Hopefully get some food or something in there as well, maybe. It's called the Bell Jar, and as the rain just gets worse and worse and worse, colder and more miserable all the way through. This, having looked online, appears to do some decent scran. So let's hope they're doing food already. I can sit, warm up, have some food, and get a second wind. Bell Jar up next. Yeah, no such luck. It's becoming one of those days where it doesn't matter how long I wait to try and find something with food. So I would have eaten at that Torridsdale, didn't open until 5. Would have eaten here. No food today. Yeah, it's becoming one of those days. I'm freezing cold, soaking wet, not had anything to eat all day. Just want to find a nice pub down here somewhere with some good scran, and I can't find it at the moment, so that is not good. However, in here again, it's a very nice looking pub, and Overtone beer. That's what I went with, Resonator from Overtone, and said local brewery, really good stuff as well, some good beers on. Yeah, kind of guys, I can't eat in here because the food online looked pretty good, to be fair, so just need to find somewhere where I can have some scran and just warm up a little bit, because I'm absolutely freezing, but it is a nice looking place. Really good looking pub. Good beers too. Out across that main road where Victoria's Bar was. So come back out to the main road, walk back across it, and a 2-minute walk in total brings you to this one. On the outside, WG McNeel, but affectionately known everywhere else as just McNeel's. Big looking pub, clearly an Irish bar. I don't know if we've got any food in this one. Cold beer, it says. I mean, cold beer is always good at any time of day, even when you're this wet and miserable. McNeel's next up. Yeah, definitely no food, but classic looking old school pub again with a nice vibe. 2 lovely dogs wandering around, so I don't know if they're pub dogs or what, but they greeted me very well. some lovely stained glass behind the bar, and very friendly service. Proper Glaswegian hospitality. Yeah, I love those two big panes of stained glass up behind the thing. So one doggy down here, another one just coming back round. But very, very nice, very friendly dogs, and a lovely look to the place. So classic looking old bar. But again, I bet this hasn't changed in years. Doggies, they both just came over to say hello to me. But yeah, dogs always make me happy. and that one's got something to say. I love dogs. Those dogs were lovely. Well, on the back out onto the main road, hang a right, and you'll get to this one within 2 minutes. Queen's Park Cafe. Since 1898. Now I'm reasonably sure that cafe is only a name, because let's face it, it's the way my day's gone, so it's not going to find any food at any point. I've kind of given up on the idea of eating now, but yeah, Queen's Park Cafe looks a beaut. 120 something, 130 years old now. Let's get to see it. Back out here on this same main road that I was walking down earlier, and the rain has stopped for a minute. The cafe part is definitely just a name, but wow, what a beautiful looking pub. This is two separate bars in two separate rooms, but the whole place is absolutely stunning. Again, so many beautiful pubs down here on this south part of the city that I'm running out of superlatives to say about. Look at this. I'm sat down in the back bar at the moment, but it's a fabulous looking place. It's going to take you on a wander through the rest of it, because it's got the old snob screens, doesn't it? It's absolutely beautiful looking. It really is. Gorgeous looking pub. Have a wander round. These bits used to be a staple in pubs everywhere, but yeah, really lovely looking place. So very pleased to have stumbled across this one that, again, I knew absolutely nothing about before coming down. I'm on a march down to another little area where there's a cluster of pubs again. So it's about a 12 or 13 minute walk down to where I'm going. The CAMRA campaign for real ale, for those who don't understand CAMRA, meeting Glasgow branch is happening tonight down at one of the pubs down here, and I've said I'll show my face. So if I want to run to be on the CAMRA National Exec next year, which I do, then about the time I show my face at a few more meetings, if they're going on in the times I'm at the town or city. So heading down to that, and I've got about 45 minutes till I'm due there, so got time for one more stop on the way. And here she is, the one I'm going to do on a route to the meeting. It's going to be Armstrong's. So yeah, sat here, it's another majorly busy road. But we'll do Armstrong's, which will be stop 14 of my day so far. It's actually bigger inside than it looks from the out. It's in an L shape, so long body, small tail round to this side, where a couple of pool tables behind me. A pizza menu offering. Pizza menu offering. No cask, but yeah, Bellhaven Green King owned place. Sat by a radiator, warming myself up, but decent enough place. A couple of pool tables, plenty of screens. Yeah, an L-shaped pub. So no cask, which being a Green King pub again isn't the worst thing in the world. But yeah, a lot bigger actually than it looks from the outside. I've still got time for one more quick one before I get to the CAMRA meeting. So 6 minutes this way. The CAMRA meeting's like 8 minutes this way. So 6 minutes this way is going to be my 15th stop of the day. As if by magic, I arrive. So it's Florida Park. Not that the weather has been particularly Florida-esque so far, has it? It is run by proper pubs. One of the ones I went in earlier was proper pubs as well. Just good old-fashioned community locals, and a defib on the outside, which is always good. Florida Park up next is exactly what I thought it would be when you come in from that. It's 6 proper pubs, so it is just a friendly community local. It feels like a community pub, looks like a community pub. Again, the same sort of keg range as I've got. I'm on the dark fruit Magners up here now. Next stop, CAMRA meeting. Before we go to that, let's just show you what I mean by a good old-fashioned proper pubs, community local. Let's find a Joker game or something like that on. So that's what you expect to find in a community local. So far today already, I've walked 7 kilometres. That's a long way. Feels like a long way anyway. But it's time for the CAMRA meeting, and it takes place in this Clockwork. So I'm expecting big things. Now, someone told me earlier this is the sister pub to one of the ones that I absolutely loved up in Glasgow city centre. I can't remember if it was, I think it was the Bon Accord. I remember absolutely loving that. It was either the Bon Accord or the Pot Still, one or the other. I'll find out in a minute, but yeah, either way, they were both phenomenal pubs. So if this is a sister pub to either one of those, it's going to be something pretty special. Let's go and see Clockwork. So it's the Pot Still that it is sister pub to, owned by the same people. And so the Pot Still is just a magical, beautiful little pub. So watch my first two Glasgow videos. You'll see the Pot Still in, I think it's probably day 2, if I remember rightly from what we did. But absolutely loved it. And finding a sister pub to it was always going to be all right by me. Cask Ale Porter, superb stuff. Have a look around. Little tour around off here. So I've gone with that Ghost Town, the Porter for me. But yeah, 2 classic cask ales on and 2 further kind of ales through the pump. But it's a big space. This it's got a decent little menu and things. Decent little mix of other stuff amongst the taps and things as well. The Joker IPA, I'm a big fan of that stuff. But yeah, the CAMRA meeting over there in the corner appears to now be kicking off and getting some attendance. So there you have Clockwork. It's pretty cool. Maybe it's not quite as appealing as the Pot Still visually, but you know what? It still does the trick. I'm a big fan. They are a really positive CAMRA branch, proactive, knowledgeable, and just they've got the red screwed on. They know what they're doing. So it was nice to get to experience something like that of the Scottish scene, to understand what they're doing. So love that. But it's late, I've not eaten. I'm going to go and find a chippy because I've got a few Scottish delicacies I still want to try. So let's see if I can find any at this chip shop that should be open up here. So, best chippy. Yeah, 2 of the things on my list. A pizza crunch and a smoked sausage supper. So I've got both of them on the way from in here. Alright, pizza crunch, in all honesty. I can't film while I'm eating it, but you know, in all honesty, not as horrific as I thought it was going to be. I'm not really sure I get the need to deep fry a pizza, but I've certainly had worse. And the smoked sausage supper, this I can 100% get on board with. That sausage is absolutely delightful, absolutely wonderful. So yeah, that's beautiful. So I can definitely get on board with that. So that brings to an end the 3rd Glasgow run. It's been interesting being down on this south side of the city today, seeing some really good pubs, meeting some really great people, and yeah, despite the weather, nothing can dampen my spirits on this city. It's a fantastic city. So thanks a lot, Glasgow. I will see you very soon because there is so much more here to do. Tomorrow, Paisley. I'll see you there. Thanks for watching.